begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to VTV Live. I'm Josh.
And I'm Betty.
Stay tuned for a video on current world news and a football recap.
Last Friday's game was themed Purple Out. Here's a quick recap in case you missed it.
What's up, Vikings? Today we're here at COC for Valencia versus Hart for a Purple Out game.
Final Fantasy, got the strategy. Final Fantasy, she can stand up. Final Fantasy, she can stand up. Final Fantasy, she can laugh at me. Final Fantasy, this a new life. Final Fantasy, this a trilogy. Final Fantasy, this not moon rock. Body smoking on my latest enemy. Final Fantasy, got the strategy. Final Fantasy, she can stand up. Final Fantasy, this a new life. Final Fantasy, this a trilogy. Final Fantasy, give me that offer, baby. Final Fantasy, this a new life. Final Fantasy, this some new ice. Final Fantasy, change my religion just so I can have two eyes. Final Fantasy, that's an X-Spell. Final Fantasy, that's a spell. Got his enemy, you not family. I still be out here catching wrecks still. I cannot live if we gotta go apart. Gotta fall back and really just know your part. Gotta watch out for demons and Kingdom Hearts. Can't do this. Final Fantasy, got the strategy. Final Fantasy, she can stand up. Final Fantasy, she can stand up. Final Fantasy, she can laugh at me. Final Fantasy, this a new life. Final Fantasy, this a trilogy. Final Fantasy, this not moon rock. Body smoking on my latest enemy.
That was really fun.
It sure was.
The Valencia girls basketball team is hosting a Chipotle fundraiser Wednesday, November 9th from 5 to 9 p.m. Show the flyer or tell the cashier to make sure your profits are donated to the team.
Viking Fest will take place on November 3rd. Entry is free and there will be rides, games, food, performances, and more. Stay tuned for more information on that.
There is a lot going on in the world. Here's a new update on current world news.
Hey Vikings, and welcome back to World News. I'm your host, Ainsley Bennett. Today we'll be discussing the resignation of the Prime Minister and the upcoming elections. For those of you who don't know, the UK's Prime Minister, Liz Truss, resigned yesterday after a failed attempt at tax cuts.
In the 6 weeks she has served, Truss has made clear her political attempts to make severe tax cuts using the trickle-down system. The trickle-down theory, which was first introduced to the American economy by Ronald Reagan, states that tax breaks and benefits for corporations and then the wealthy will trickle down to everyone else. It tends to involve less regulation and tax cuts for those in high-income tax brackets, as well as corporations. The New York Times states that her tax-cutting agenda is in tatters, her Conservative Party's lawmakers are in revolt, and her government is in the hands of people who do not support either her or her policies. Her response to her financial failure is stated in her resignation speech.
I recognise, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
This comes after the dismissal of Chancellor of the Exchequer, the Home Secretary, along with issues in Parliament as cabinet ministers tried to get lawmakers to back the Prime Minister in a vote on banning hydraulic fracking. Truss has stated that she plans on remaining in office until the next Prime Minister is chosen, which can be expected to be by the end of next week.
She will go down in history as the shortest-serving Prime Minister in the UK. On to more national news, the midterm elections are coming up with nearly 2 weeks left. Here's what you need to know about the California elections.
Voting begins on November 8th, in which California residents will vote for congressmen. The California election has 7 statewide ballot propositions and information on local ballot measures for 7 counties across the state. On these ballots, you will be able to vote for representatives in both the House and the Senate, along with local members of government as well. For Santa Clarita's congressional district, the names that would appear on your ballot would be Mike Garcia, who is the current representative, and Christy Smith. Included in these ballots are also propositions. Propositions are influenced by the power of voters to determine whether to implement proposed changes to the state constitution or other laws. On this year's ballot, you can expect to see Prop 1, which deals with abortion rights in the state, Prop 26, which discusses betting in tribal casinos, which is not to be confused with Prop 27, which looks at online sports betting, and Prop 30, which debates whether the state should tax millionaires for electric vehicle programs. Before voting, you should look at your candidates and read up on each proposition to ensure you know the facts and vote for what you want.
That's all the news I have for you today. Let's take it back to the studio.
Wow, that was very informative.
Yeah, they announced a new Prime Minister today.
Before we end the show, we have a couple of reminders for you.
Juniors and seniors, college reps from Cal Poly, University of Arizona, and others will be visiting campus this week. For more information, go to the VHS Counseling Google Classroom.
Peer tutoring is happening today and Wednesday from 3 to 4 p.m. in the library.
That's all the news we have for you today.
Stay tuned for the next episode of VTV Live.
Bye, Vikings.
Bye, Vikings.